Yay! I'm finally gonna get to university and I'll be free. Once I get there, I'll get a social life, I will study computer engineering, I'll get my dream physique, and I'll get all the girls I want. Once I graduate, I will start earning a six-figure salary. Yoo-hoo! What a nice life, bro! Oh, alright, what was the script? What was my script again? I don't even know where I put it. Hello. Are you still here? Okay, today I'm gonna talk about the action you've seen previously right now. And you don't need to worry. Yeah, I know it may sound scary. It's been 7 weeks since I've attended university. And yeah, it's kind of difficult to manage all your tasks. So, which is the topic of our today's video. We wanna attend lectures, we wanna have a social life, we wanna do the workout, we wanna work on our side projects. Anyway, whatever the task you are looking to do, I'm gonna share 3 tips on how I can help you manage all those tasks together. By the way, my name is Lasana. I'm a 19-year-old computer engineering student at Bursa Technical University. It's actually my freshman year right now. I'm also interested in calisthenics, entrepreneurship, business, time management, and all the type of things that can bring me closer to success. I'm like a control freak, and I'm a workaholic. Anyway, you understand it actually. I've talked too much, right? Sorry for that. Then let's get started. If your to-do list looks like that, I'm sorry, but you're completely cooked. Nah, I'm joking. I got a solution for you. But you can't tell me that with all those different things that you have in your to-do list, you're gonna actually complete this in only one day. Come on, you're a human being, you're not a robot. And in order to complete all of those tasks, which sounds completely impossible, but there's actually a way you can do that. And here comes our tip number 1, which is prioritization. Here's how I proceed. Like, for example, each day I have my to-do list and I select the top 3 priorities I have to do in the next day. Those 3 priorities, unless I'm done with those 3 priorities, I'm not going to move on to the next stuff that I have to do. That's how you gotta actually do it. You know, it's actually hard to go through all of your to-do list at once, but there are also some small tasks which you can include in the big tasks. For example, while going to university, for example, for me, from my dorm to the university, it takes like 45 minutes. In total, like it's 1 hour. Let's say, for example, you are trying to learn a language. That's where you gotta put on your headphones, listening to YouTube videos, or if you sit, for example, if you get a seat, you take your notebook out and you start writing. You start improving your English or your Japanese or whatever the language you are trying to learn. There are also some moments where you need to give prioritization to some tasks than others. And let's say once your exams are coming, and if you were working on a project at that moment, you need to lower the intensity of working to this project and give more intensity on your exam. But let me tell you something, it won't actually go as smoothly as you think. And here comes my tip number 2. Plan on your plan. I don't know what you believe, but me, I'm a Muslim. And Allah is the one in control of everything. You can't just tell me that you will plan everything and everything will go according to the plan. Like, for example, there's this saying in Morgan House's book, like, I love it so much, in the Psychology of Money. He says that human plans, God laughs. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, you tell yourself you will wake up 3 hours before school and get a workout. But at the morning, it comes up that you wake up like 30 minutes before school. It's impossible for you to do a workout, of course. That's when most people give up, but you shouldn't give up at all. You can tell yourself after coming from school, directly I'll go and hit my workout. Some days it won't happen smoothly. Yeah, I know it may sound hard. Some days you will feel unmotivated, but if the task actually matters to you, you will do it. You will try to plan on your plan. I think you should always get a plan B and plan over your plan. Surprise! Yeah, you've guessed it. Tip number 3 is surprise. Of course, I don't need to remind you of that, but you know, sometimes human beings they need to be reminded. This life is filled with surprises, not only university, not only things related to your tasks. Like, for example, me, I train calisthenics. Like, I'm planning on training tomorrow, let's say around 3 p.m. And I come out tomorrow, I open up my window and I see that it's raining outside. How am I going to do my calisthenics? That's where I tell myself, okay, I'm going to use the stuff that I got in my room already. So let me tell you something, expect surprises. But what differentiates people that actually take real action from people that don't actually want to do anything in their life is that once you encounter a surprise, you try to act upon that. You try to get a lesson from that. It depends on perspective also. Like some people can look at the rain and think that it's depressing and stuff. But for example, some people also can look at the rain and say, "Whoa, what a nice rain! It's gonna bring us many flowers and making many trees grow." Yeah, it depends actually on the perspective. But the surprises that are going to happen in your life, don't think them as a bad luck. Embrace all the surprises that happens in your life. Embrace difficulties and hardship and grow with them. That's how it actually happens. So, to sum this up, prioritize your tasks, plan on your plan, because you are not ruling this world, and lastly, expect surprises at any moment. And if you are still here till the end of this video, make sure to caress the subscribe button and hit that like to support me in making those videos daily. This was Asana. See you next time.